Once upon a time, bad bitch, evil villain lived in the city.
In today's vlog, I am sharing 18 items. Out of the 18, I think 17 of the items are items that I found and purchased at my local swap meet flea market, which is either the Santee swap meet or the Spring Valley swap meet venues. I also wanted to share that I am just obsessed with swap meets. Like, it's my go-to thing now. I prefer it over like the Salvation Army or Goodwill, because a lot of the items that I do walk away with are priced like at $1 or $2, and I love it. And I'm just so excited to share with you some of the items that I came across thrifting at the swap meet or at Salvation Army or Goodwill. When I say obsessed, I mean I haven't had the urge to buy anything, order anything. Well, of course, other than SHEIN. I do have a SHEIN haul that I need to share with you. I'll probably do that at the end. But the reason why I'm holding off on that SHEIN haul is because I have dresses that I got for fall. It's my fall aesthetic, and my shoes are still in storage. I mean, I moved out here in April, and I'm living with my honey, so I don't have like a whole huge space to myself. So I can't really complete the outfit. I do have to go look for my shoes that I have stored in order to complete that outfit. So that's the reason why I haven't done my SHEIN fall winter haul. Going back to the swap meet flea market, it's my scene. It's the scene I prefer versus buying brand new at the store. I'm just obsessed with it. Like, I'm obsessed with getting my clothing and hunting for it randomly. I don't even set challenges for myself. I don't like have a Pinterest board of what I want to find. I just go to the swap meet, go to the flea market, go to Salvation Army, Goodwill. I don't have any challenges for myself, nothing. I don't have any goals. I just simply want to look through things and get the things that I like and that I feel I can fit my style. And I'm just obsessed with it. There's also this feeling I get when I think of things that are thrifted and being worn as being like, just there's this vibe, like a vibration that it gives out. There's just this like quiet chic. It's this depth. There's a depth to it. I can't describe what thrifted clothes that are styled really well, the type of vibrations they give off. It's just so good, such good vibrations, so chic, and just I don't know, I love it. So I am going to start off first. Out of the 18 products, I did say that I have one new product that's not vintage, not thrifted at all. It did come in my Allure beauty box, and it is this Truly shimmer body oil. It is this Truly Vanilla Baby shimmer body oil, and that is what you see on my upper area. That is this is what you were seeing up here in this area. And I did get this from Allure, one of my Allure beauty boxes. I think it was a couple of months ago. It comes in this really pretty packaging, and it's kind of like I mean, it comes out really thick, and so this is what the texture of it looks like, and it is just magic. It is magic. And this is it has like niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, and all that good stuff. It's vegan, clean. It contains bakuchiol, niacinamide, vitamins, and it is just magic. And that is the glow that you are seeing on my upper body. So that's the first product. And the second thing I wanted to share is this. This was a flea market find, a swap meet find. It is 100% pure linen. It is like trouser shorts, 100% pure linen. The brand is Free People, and I did find this at the swap meet for $1. This was $1, and I styled it with a black silver detailed belt and this tube top that I bought in a 2-pack, and I've worn this. So at the flea market swap meet, a majority of the places you can't really try the item on before you buy it. So with my shorts and pants options, if I do come across shorts or pants that I do like at the swap meet, I just do the neck. You know how you put the waist around your neck area in order to determine the fit for me. But I am just loving this look. This is a 2-pack. I did share this, I think it might have been this or the gray, in one of my previous vlogs. This is a repeat thing, so I love that I have this item. It's kind of like a great base for a lot of outfits, and it's a repeat. This is a repeat wear, and this is a flea market find. Free People, 100% linen for $1. $1. The third product I wanted to share, which is also a swap meet find, is this silver bangle. And I did find this at, I think this was at the Santee swap meet for $1. And I loved this because I do have my real gold. This is from my mom. It's a Royal Hawaiian bracelet. We've had this for years. I think ever since the early 80s. My mom purchased these, and I have them, and I loved this look because this won't come off my wrist. So I loved that this looks very similar to this, and I love this when I'm wearing silver details. I'm just obsessed with all the costume jewelry that I come across at the swap meet for like $1 or $2. Oh, so I have another bracelet that I did get at the swap meet, I think for $2. At the most, I think it was $3. And I think this is like solid silver. It was such a great find, and I did get it from the Santee swap meet. I might have shared it in a vlog, but I didn't share that I did end up getting it at the end of that video, but I am sharing it now. Hold on, let me go get it. Another costume jewelry that I did get at the Santee swap meet is this gorgeous cuff bracelet. It is stamped, which means that this is like solid silver. It's stamped, and normally you can find out who the maker is, the creator is, by researching that stamp. But look at how beautiful this is. The stone in the center, the details, the cuff, it just needs some polishing. And I did find this piece for $3 at the Santee swap meet. Look at how beautiful this piece is. It's gorgeous. It's really gorgeous. That was number 4. Now moving on to the 5th product that I wanted to share, that was a swap meet flea market or also Goodwill Salvation Army find, is this original. This is an original Mercedes-Benz SSK pen sketch, pen drawing by Jerry B. Wyden. It is vintage. You can tell it is vintage. It is framed, and I did get this piece. I ended up getting it for $3, and I love it. How beautiful is this piece? I mean, this is a Santee swap meet find for $3. Just gorgeous, gorgeous. The sixth item I wanted to share is this Prada bootleg purse that I found. This is used, it wasn't new. It does have the Prada logo on it, and the vendor sold this to me for $1. $1. Can you believe that? I got this at the Spring Valley swap meet, this Prada bootleg, for $1. There's nothing wrong with the inside. Also, I have it stuffed because I don't like showing bags really flat. They just don't look so good. So I if I'm not using that purse at the moment and it's empty, I do stuff it when I'm showing it in a video. I have worn this a couple of times since I did find this treasure at the Spring Valley swap meet for $1. I wore it a couple of times, and I'll share it here. I'll share the clip with you here. Here I am wearing it with this Salvation Army thrifted denim skirt and a repeat top. In this other picture, you see me wearing that same Prada purse with repeat Levi's 501s in white that I did find at Ross, and a Walmart tank top. And I just love this purse. It's Prada bootleg. I love it. It wasn't, like a, it was $1. What a great find. Seriously, now you can see why I'm obsessed with the swap meet scene. I mean, this outfit worn with this bag. Can you believe that this is from the Spring Valley swap meet for $1, and this is from the Spring Valley swap meet for $1? Prada and Free People. And of course this is bootleg because I don't see the Prada logo inside the bag, but this is the outfit. And I am wearing my black thong sandals. But how cute is this outfit? And this is from the swap meet. I still can't, okay, I'm gonna have to repeat it again. $1. I just love it. Okay, this could be number 7, but this product I also ended up getting at the Spring Valley swap meet this past Saturday. Today is Monday, it's Labor Day, and we did go this past Saturday, and this is what I ended up getting, and this was $2. $2 for this gorgeous suede bag, which goes with this outfit also. I mean, I just love this vintage look. It's this is real leather. It's leather. It is real leather for $2. And this is what it looks like. It comes with these cool side pockets that you could put your phone in, your keys, and it's two-tone. I think this is brown with gold hardware, and love. I love it. I mean, $2, this vintage look. And this is what I mean about these, when you get it really right, it just looks so chic, and there's a depth to thrifted items when you style it, when you get the style so right. I mean, this was $2. It's real leather. and it's two-tone. This is brown with kind of like this brass color details to it. And I am using this. This does have all my stuff in it. This is the purse that I'm using at the moment, and I love it. I do have a couple of other purses. I have more purses that I walked away with from the swap meet for like $1, $2, and $5 at the most. But last weekend when Callista and I went, if you watched my a previous vlog, Callista also came across a suede patchwork purse, just perfect. You see it here. She's wearing it in this Brandy Melville. I should have gotten a better picture of it, but I will, and I'll share it with you in a future post once I get a picture of it. But she got this for $1, and she was just so excited about it. I love it. I don't mind having this purse for myself either, but it was it's her purse, and she found it, and we got it for $1 at the Spring Valley swap meet, and it's just such a gorgeous purse. And you know what? I don't want one from Target. I don't want one from from Revolve. I want these. I want this for $1. I want this for $2 from the swap meet. And the nice thing about it is you're also, I know it's like you're just getting it, at like these like ridiculous prices, but these are people, normal, average people that are out there selling their stuff at a price that they want to. And so that's nice, instead of like buying it from like a big corporation. You're really buying it from this individual that's that's here at the swap meet, hustling their items, which is really awesome. I am now going to move on to clothes, and these are a mix of clothes that I have gotten from the swap meet or from Salvation Army or Goodwill. Those three places: swap meet, Salvation Army, or Goodwill. No other places. The first item I wanted to start with is this vintage top. It has this leopard detail, and it's velour, like it's a velour top. And I think I got this for $1. I did. I got this from Salvation Army, so I might have gotten this for $2.99. Oh, and you guys, okay, I don't mean to give Salvation Army and Goodwill like a bad rap, but I realized that the swap meet is way cheaper than Salvation Army and Goodwill. Way cheaper. The swap meet is way cheaper. In regards to clothing, for me, with my personal experience, I bought everything, all my clothing items from the swap meet for $1 or $2, $3 at the most, where compared to the Salvation Army, this top did cost me $4.99. But this was a couple of months ago, before I started going to the swap meet regularly and realizing that the swap meet was definitely a better bargain than Salvation Army or Goodwill. And I love this. I see this worn with like my denim, black denim, or my washed out black denim high waist with these, and pointed toe or open toe kitten heels. Just love it. This next item, you've seen me wearing this in like a screenshot, probably in one of my previous vlogs, but this is a t-shirt that I did find at Salvation Army a couple of months ago, and I think this might have been $2.99, but it is this gorgeous print. It is this tiger print, and it feels like it's been airbrushed, and it doesn't have a tag, but it's like this quality t-shirt material, like cotton, and look at how gorgeous this graphic print is on the t-shirt, and it's kind of like fitted the way I like it, and I'll share it with you. I'll share the picture of how I styled it here. I simply just styled it with these 501 shorts in white. This next product, this next clothing item is one that I did come across at Salvation Army again. I have tons, but I'm going to, and I did notice that I did start off with Salvation Army and Goodwill, but then my stuff will eventually peter down to eventually, like in, you know, in the future, in future vlogs, to just a lot of items that I did, clothing items that I did get from the swap meet, because it's just way cheaper. So this was a purchase a couple of months ago from Salvation Army, and it's this Laura Palmer ribbed tank top with this graphic, and it is it is no boundaries. So this is a Walmart tank, and it has that Laura Palmer. So I just loved this worn with like high waist jeans, or with, you know, like a skirt with those low hip type of belts. But I didn't know who Laura Palmer was, and so when I looked it up, she's actually one of the main characters in Twin Peaks, in the series, the old series Twin Peaks. And when I found that out, I started watching it, and I can't remember which network that it does play on. It might be Paramount, or Paramount Plus, or HBO Max, but I am now into Twin Peaks, and Twin Peaks and Vampire Diaries are like making a comeback. While we're on the subject of TV, you know, these TV shows, I started watching Twin Peaks, and of course I do hear like Vampire Diaries is popular too, and it's really visiting these old TV shows. Like I went on a Sopranos binge, and I became obsessed with it last year after 20 some years. Can you imagine it? And it's wow. The Sopranos is a 100%, over 100% recommend. So I did watch a couple of my favorite TV shows that I watched is 100 Years of Solitude, which is just really good. It is such a good movie. And a TV show is another TV show I recommend is The Hunting Wives. Those are just some TV shows that I do recommend. Now let's get back to clothing. So we're still on the subject of tops. When I was a teenager, I did work for United Colors of Benetton and Esprit, and I came across this Esprit vintage top in this brown color, and I came across this at Salvation Army last week for $3. This was $2.99. It does have this slight, do you see that white detail to it? But it's just, I mean, who cares? You know, like I don't. I love this. This is vintage Esprit. It really brought back good memories of my teenager years back in the late 80s. And so this Esprit top really brought back good memories of my teenage years working for United Colors of Benetton when I was 16 years old, I think. And this was such a great find from Salvation Army for $2.99. Are we still doing tops? So I think we are moving on to kind of like outerwear and sweats. And okay, you guys, okay, like 3 months ago, I came across like a grilled item. It's this, I came across like a Supreme original. It's like a genuine, not bootleg. It was a Supreme long sleeve top, and I came across this Gucci sweatshirt. It's actually not a Gucci. Well, okay, now we are moving on to from regular tops to kind of like outerwear, or like cold weather wear. Just so one of the items I did find the same day I found that Supreme shirt, I found this and one other item which I'm going to share here. But this is just a I don't know if this is, I don't think it's Gucci, but someone might have made this. They used like this puffy glitter type of sticker, and this really cool sequin patch. And I did find this at Salvation Army. This might have been $4.99. I can't remember because it was like, yeah, I thought this was so cute. I can't wait to wear this once things start getting a lot cooler in San Diego, because it's in the 90s. It's like 94 degrees. It's been 94 degrees these past 2 days, and I love this. What a great find. I mean, this Gucci, whoever did this did such a good job. I love it. And it's just this simple black sweatshirt, and I love that detail. So moving on to, I'm going to have to share that Supreme shirt in another video because it's somewhere. I'm going to have to look for it. But that same day I found that Gucci sweatshirt and that Supreme shirt, I found this blazer. And this is vintage, and look at the details in the collar. It has the details in this, and it has Mickey embroidered in it. The buttons, it is by the brand Too Cute, and I did research on it, and this is actually vintage. And I love the Mickey Mouse detail in it, because of course this is Southern California. We are known for Disneyland. Florida's known for Disney World, Japan, but this is so California for me. Mickey Mouse and Disney is just symbolic of California for me, and I'm just so excited that I found this at Goodwill for, this might have been $6.99. And I found this the same day I found that Gucci sweatshirt and the Supreme shirt. I can't wait to wear this once it starts cooling down in San Diego. It's too cute. Even the button says too cute. Just really cute. I agree. That's cute. Okay, so I know I keep talking about how I know what I want for fall, what I'm really loving, and that is plaid. I'm just loving. I am loving Vivienne Westwood. I'm obsessed with her at the moment. And so it makes sense that I'm obsessed with plaids, and that's what I want to focus on for fall and winter for myself with boots. I am obsessing over everything plaid for fall for me. Plaid is going to be my aesthetic, and it's more like a Ralph Lauren, Vivienne Westwood. I know like everyone's kind of like obsessing over the Chloe kind of aesthetic, but I'm just really loving Vivienne Westwood and Ralph Lauren. And one of the items that I did come across at Salvation Army last month during their half off sale is this plaid blazer in this green tone, and I'm just loving it. This was $6.99. It is kind of oversized, but that's fine. I like it oversized, worn probably with lace, my lace pants, and just I am also loving this styled as a dress, worn as a dress with maybe like brown suede boots. Just love it for fall. And I did find this at Salvation Army for $6.99. What a great find. I love the color. You know what? I know this vlog was supposed to share 18 items, but I am going to share with you my SHEIN purchases, which kind of like shows you, gives you a glimpse of my plaid obsession for this fall and winter. And I do want to wear these items that I'm going to show you with boots. Let me go grab them. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I only meant to show you 18 products, but there are no rules. And I mean, this is my video. I can do whatever I want. So I am going to share with you my fall winter aesthetics, and these 3 items, separate from the 18 that I'm going to show you, are purchases from SHEIN. So the first item I wanted to share is this gorgeous plaid dress that I did get from SHEIN. It does have kind of like this handkerchief bottom hem, and it's in this really like, it feels like cotton type of material, but this is meant for fall and winter. So I don't make a big deal about polyester, acrylic. I really don't care, as long as I'm wearing it. Like, I don't care. I don't care about, polyester, acrylic, most especially in fall and winter when it's cold and it's a bit cooler and cold. I probably have, I do have polyester, but I refrain from wearing it during the summer months and the hot seasons. But I really don't care about wearing them during the colder season. So this is one of the purchases that I did order from SHEIN. This is a medium, and it does have the handkerchief bottom, and I can't wait to wear this with like brown knee-high suede boots. And this kind of like was a little bit really snug on top, but just like really fitted. I will try these on another video so that you can see the fit. But today I'm not gonna wear them. I'm just gonna show them to you. So another SHEIN purchase is another plaid dress, which I do want to wear once again with suede knee-high boots. And this also has like an asymmetric hem, and this is kind of like a mesh fabric, and I imagine this worn with brown suede knee-high boots, and I'm just loving this asymmetric hem. This is just giving me Vivienne Westwood vibes. I mean, you've got your Chloe girl, you've got your Vivienne Westwood girl. I'm that Vivienne Westwood girl, and I love it. And another thing, like for fall, in regards to everything, I'm just loving navy blue. Like everyone's touting brown, chocolate, those types of colors for fall. Not me, again, not trying to be different. I'm just really wanting something different. I'm craving for something new, and I'm just really loving navy blue in regards to home, home, and bringing that fall feeling into your home. And that's with navy blue or midnight blue colors. And I'll probably do another video in regards to home and navy blue and fall. The last SHEIN item that I did get for fall for myself is this. This is the back detail. It has a low cut, and once again you have your handkerchief hem with this dress, this shirring detail here, ruching shirring detail here on the side. This is also kind of like a mesh material, and I mean polyester, I don't care, because it's meant for fall, winter, and it's cold. And I imagine this once again styled with a brown, but not like a chocolate brown, but chocolate brown is fine, but more of like a medium brown, like a cognac brown, suede knee-high boots with this. And I did get all three dresses from SHEIN in a size medium. I didn't want to wear these because I really wanted to get my boots out of storage first and show you how I would style these. But you can definitely tell that I will be doing a Vivienne Westwood Ralph Lauren plaid aesthetic for come fall and winter. Okay, I strayed a bit from the original plan, but let's get back to thrifted clothing items that I got within the past months. So we are moving on to, we are still on outerwear, and I wanted to share this one really quick. The last outerwear item I wanted to share is this actual vintage. This is vintage Ralph Lauren, and this is it's a naval supply company, kind of like a vest, but it's kind of like an outerwear vest. It is so cute. Once again, it's in navy blue, which is kind of like my present color preference for this fall 2025. And I found this at Salvation Army earlier this month in August for, I think this might have been $2.99 or $4.99. But this is vintage Ralph Lauren. Nothing wrong with it. It's in perfect condition. Just so cute. And another thing is, I'm starting to really like these vests. This was a Salvation Army find, vintage Ralph Lauren naval supply for, it might have been $4.99, $2.99, or $6.99. One of those, I can't remember, but oh my God, I love it. Nothing wrong with it. And like I said, I'm really starting to like these, like these vests layered with like long sleeve, something long sleeve underneath, and a skirt. And I am also currently obsessed with what are those type of shoes that you wear with socks, with loafers. I think that's what I'm really going to incorporate into my fall and winter clothing aesthetic or style aesthetic is loafers. Another thing on my wish list are tabby shoes. When I was a little girl, my grandfather wore tabbies. These are like back in the old days. I think like back in the early 70s, he would wear tabbies so tabby is nothing new. It was because the island was owned by Japan at one point. They grew up with very much Japanese influence, and so tabbies, they were like these black rubber half boots that come up to your ankle that my grandfather would wear when we would go to the farm. Those were his like farm boots, and they were called tabbies. So I'm very much familiar with tabbies. But what I didn't know after I looked, I did research into it, is that tabbies are supposedly good for you health wise in regards to, like posture and some other things. Yeah, so that's another thing that I'm really wanting to get for myself is Margiela tabby inspired tabbies, and they're really nostalgic for me because back in the 70s, those tabbies were what my grandfather wore whenever we would go to the farm, and we are very very much familiar with the tabby shoe. So we are going to continue on with dresses. So in my previous vlog, I did share that I went to OB, which is one of my favorite beach cities out here in San Diego, and I did purchase the dress that I shared in there. It's this tube dress. I did try this on, and I just loved the look. It was a perfect fit, and it's perfect. I mean, this is perfect for 94 degree San Diego weather. This is just a like below the knee length gorgeous tube dress in this print, and I mean, look at this. I mean, doesn't it just instantly give you like thrifted vibes? But this is just so pretty. I thought it was just so pretty. I'll wear it maybe one of these days to the swap meet, or I'll wear it one of these days while we're still experiencing this extra, like high temperature hot weather, and I'll show you how I would style it. But yes, I did end up getting this dress for $10 at OB Thrift. Moving on to the next item that I did end up getting at OB Thrift that day was this $3 muumuu. I did end up getting that muumuu dress that I shared from OB Thrift for $3, and I just want to wear this styled simply with like like black thong sandals or brown thong sandals and like a straw cowboy hat. While I'm on a day to the swap meet, or just so cute, and I love this. This is symbolic Hawaii. This is, you think Hawaii when you think of muumuu dresses, and I love it. This was $3, blue again, loving the color, and I just want to wear this. I mean, you could wear this like off the shoulder with like a straw cowboy hat, and just thong sandals, just really simple, a straw bag. Or let's style this real quick. So this worn with this is just, I mean, this is just so cute. Look at the vibes this gives, and with like just very simple thong sandals or thong slippers. What a great outfit to wear to the swap meet. I love it, and I can't believe I found this for $3. I mean, you could even wear this with like a baseball cap, and that kind of like gives you, wearing this with a baseball cap also in like in matching or flattering color tone baseball cap, kind of gives you that high-low look. Just absolutely love. This was such a great find from OB Thrift for $3. Hawaii, aloha. I need to put my hair up. It is hot. It is hot in here. Give me a second. Let me put my hair up. We are about done. I think I have just two more items to share with you. So this item was a find at Goodwill, and I did find this a couple of days ago. This, along with that floral print dress, was a purchase from Goodwill. I think they were both $5.99, and this is by this brand, Pull and Bear, and it comes in this type of print. It does have this detail in the back, this tiny cutout detail, and this straight back type of look, which I'm thinking you could probably layer this, like wear something underneath, maybe like a button down during the colder season, and just wear it on its own like this during the I tried this on in the fitting room, and I just loved the fit on me. And it was $5.99. I love the simplicity of it. But can you imagine this worn with like black socks and black loafers, or white socks and black loafers? I love that look. But you could also wear it with very simple black thong sandals and a baseball cap on just a regular day. But I did find this at Goodwill for $5.99. Now, moving on to, those are the dresses. Moving on to sleepwear. I did find this at, did I find this at, I think this was at Salvation Army. And this is vintage Victoria's Secret, and I did come across this at Salvation Army. I think this was like $4.99. It's vintage Victoria's Secret. It's this satin robe, and it comes with like an actual attached belt. And Callista wanted to, this has been washed. Callista wanted to keep this, but I did want to share this find with you, this vintage Victoria's Secret red satin robe. How cute. And I think this was either, it had to be $2.99, $4.99, or $6.99 at the most. How cute. And I think we are going to end it. I'm going to end this vlog, but before I go, I wanted to share that my daughter and I, we share this love for these vintage, for the vintage scene. And she recently is starting to offer vintage items for sale on her Etsy shop. So check out her Instagram, check out her Etsy shop, and she's just so creative. She is so talented in regards to the merchandising, the branding of her, her vintage venture. She's such a talented young woman in regards to how she does things. And so visit her Etsy shop, her Instagram shop for vintage decor. Thank you for watching.